Hi guys, good day to you. Yeah, so I want to show you how to use the pending orders. So I want to explain them to you. So I'm going to open gold. So the current structure, we are likely to see some push to the top before, if the sell resume, it happens. Okay, so you see when I go to trade now, for instant execution or market execution, if I hit on sell now, it will pick a sell. Look at it. This is a demo account, so you can try with it. You see that it has executed a sell. Same way, if I should hit on a buy, it will take a buy, just like you can see from here. But I don't want any of that, so I've closed the orders. When I hit on it, then I'll go to where the market execution is, tap on that draw down arrow. So you see I have buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and then sell stop. They have buy stop limit and then sell stop limit, but then we use the buy limits and then the sell limits, and then as well as the sell stop and then the buy stop. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we use them and then in what instances that you are going to apply them. Okay, so assuming I am anticipating that gold will buy, but then per the break and retest through, I believe it is going to push down to this level. Okay, the black line, and then the buys will resume. Okay, the buys will take effect from here. If this is my expectation, then I'm going to place what we call a buy limit. So I'll put a buy limit here. All right, I'll put a buy limit there, hoping that if the market should pick that, it will execute a buy for me. Okay, we don't have time, like I'll wait for it to happen, but then I have to do other stuff. So but then this is how I'm going to apply. Now, where would I want to put my stop loss? So let's say I want to raise like $20, or let's say $30. Okay, then I'll move my SL. Let me start over again. So how do you get the sell limit? You see the top right corner, we have a rectangular box, blue and then red, and then like there's something like a circle. Okay, right next to it is an ellipse or something like that. It's also blue and red. I'll tap on that one, not the rectangular one, the ellipse. I'll tap on it. Okay, so it will automatically place it anywhere depending on the price. It will either be a sell limit or a buy limit. Okay, then I want a buy limit, so I'll move it to where I want. So let's say in this case, this is where I want it. Right now I want to risk $30, so I'll tap on the SL. I'll move it down. Your stop loss is negative, so if it's above like this, like positive, it's wrong. You can't even modify. So you see that the arrow down here is not highlight, like it's fainted. It won't work. But the moment I cross it, it becomes blue. It means you can activate it. So I want to risk $30. I'll move this until it reads $30 loss, like this. Then that's where I want to put my stop loss. Also, my take profits, I want to target like let's say $60. Okay, so I'll tap on TP and I'll move this until I get 60. So you see TP, you see 61. Okay, so I mean this is fine. Okay, so 60.24, that's fine. So I'll click on the blue arrow here. Okay, click on it, then I'll hit on place. When I do this, I have placed a buy limit. If the market drops down to this line, it will execute a buy for me with my stop place here and then my take profit also right here. Okay, if it goes in my favor and it hits the take profit, when I come back, I'll come and see $60 added to my balance. If it goes against me and then it comes to hit my stop loss, I mean this one, I'll come back to see minus $30 taken from my account. That's how you set a buy, what do you call it, a buy limit. Okay, now the same chart, let's try to set the buy stop. So I've said that if the market, per our strategy, the break and retest, if the market hits this, we would execute a buy and then we take it all the way here. Okay, let me first delete the buy limits. Okay, if it hits here, we will take a buy and expect that it pushes to this point. What if you come and meet it, and then it has already done the retest, and then you are waiting for further confirmation to see that okay, now we are going up. How do you do that one? So let's say it hits here and then they start pushing up. Once it start pushing up, it's going in your favor, like it's going up like as you predicted. You get it? So you can say that okay, then when the market buys to this point, let's say price 40.09, I will see more bullish candles. So then I'll be sure that the buyers have taken over the market. So that is where I want to take my buy. So if that is the case, then I'm going to place what we call a buy stop, not a limit. So the difference is that the buy limit, we put it below the current price, but the buy stop, it says above the current price. So I'm going to place it like this. So you see that it's changed from a buy limit to a sell limit, but we don't want to sell, so we have to change it to what? A buy stop. Okay, then I hit on place. When we go there, you see it. You see it has set a buy stop. Same way, I can set my stop loss $30, so it will be somewhere here, and my TP $60, which will be somewhere, yeah, somewhere. Use this is fine. This is fine. Let me use this because I can see from the left side. Yes, so I'll hit this. So what will happen here is that if price goes up and then it gets to that point, this point, it will execute a buy for me. It will execute a buy for me with this as my stop and this as my TP. So what's the difference between the buy stop and the buy limit? The buy limit, we are waiting for it to perform the retest. So where it will do the retest, that's where we want to enter the market. That's where we use the limit. Okay. But the buy stop, we want the retest to happen. When it has started buying, then we are sure the buyers have taken over. That's when we want to enter. You understand? So that's the difference between the two. Now we've done for the buy. So let's see for a sell. So I'm going to delete this. So assuming we think, so this, what I have here is another block coming from, is it 50 minutes or 30 minutes? So if I want to take a sell in the block, I will put what we call a sell limit. So I'll put my sell limit somewhere here. Okay. Same way I want to reach $30. So I'll move this until it gets to 30. Yeah, so give it 31, something like that. It's fine because I can't see it well. So yeah, I'll put it there. With my take profits, I want to make $60. That's fine. So I will hit here, execute. So what I've done is that, you see this one is not activated. You see the limit is there. What I've done is that if price moves to this, it will execute a sell for me, right? And then if it comes here, that will be my take profit. But if it gets here and it doesn't sell, it continues to push up, or the sell will be activated. But when it hits this, I'll go home with a loss of what, 31 point something dollars. Okay. And if it comes back in my favor, if it doesn't hit it, and then let's say it gets here and then it reverses and come back, you will be in profit until it hit this, and then you go home with what, 61 point something as your take profit. Okay, so this is for what, a sell limit. So you can see that over here too, the same way for the sell limit, that we put the limit order above the current market price. The current market price is what we see here, 404, that, and that what is reading, that's the current market price. So we put it above it. So for a sell stop, it will be below it. So for a sell stop, I said that okay, I'm seeing a buy now, but if the market should sell to, let's say, this point, okay, where I've placed the line, let me take this off, where I've placed the line, if it sells to that point, then I'm sure the sellers has taken over the market. So they have taken over the market, so it will sell more. Then I'll put what we call a sell stop. So I'll tap on this and then I'll put it here. I'll change it to what, a sell stop. Same way, I have to set my stop loss. So if I'm risking $30, I'll put it somewhere here. And if my target is $60, then I'll drag it until I get 60. Then I will modify. So here you see that the sell stop is set. So if I delete the sell limit, you see it's left with only the sell stop. So you understand how and when we set them. Now the stop loss and the take profit, we set them to guide our trade, to protect the capital. You enter a trade, you have say $200 in your account, and you are willing to risk $20 on the trade. So you set your stop loss such that if the market should take you out, you are only going home with what, $20 loss, and that's what I have set. Okay, that is why we set it. And the target, the take profit is, if the market gets to this point, I want to take the profit I've made and then leave the markets. So I'll wait to see what it will do next. Okay, that is the idea behind the setting of what, the take profit and the stop loss. And I think that by the illustration I've done here, you should be able to do it. You should be able to set it. Now I did this on iOS. It's quite different from Android, but if you follow it, if you know how to play trade on the Android, you can do the same thing. Okay, but the idea works the same on all the devices. I mean, the stop loss, take profit, buy limits, sell limits, and all is the same idea. Okay, so yeah, again, if you haven't registered yet, the registration link to our recommended broker will be added to this video. Tap on the link to register, and if you need help, join our WhatsApp group for signals and then all that. Okay, thank you very much.